Ladies and gentlemen, it is once again breakout time. On December 7th, we are going back to Georgia for an amazing event. And today, I am here with one half of the co-main event. You guys love him. You might hate him if your name's Augustin Siel. He is the man, the myth, the legend, the boss man, the CEO, the Boston Brawler. And today, it's also his birthday, whenever this is getting uploaded. This man right here needs really no introduction. Typloosion, baby.
What's good, Waffle? It's my birthday, motherfucker. Thanks for the introduction. I really appreciate that. Last year I was in Maryland, hanging out with Sean Votfi on my birthday, having crazy misadventures, and by the time I got off the plane on November 19th, the small council awarded me the win against Juan the Word. And of course, that was a nice birthday present. I fought him on November 18th, and it's November 19th. That's when the fight was aired. But yeah, man, it feels great, blessed, ready for another exciting breakout event. This one's going to be even bigger than the last one, and it's going to be more hectic and more drama-filled than the last one as well. So I'm excited. I'm ready to fight Augustin Siel. Seems like the cards are stacked against me, but it's my birthday, bro. I can't be too pressed right now, just enjoying the day. You know what I mean? It's gonna be fucking awesome.
Yeah, man, it is gonna be fucking awesome, as you say. Now, I just want to get into this real quick because there was a poll that just was put up not too long ago before this interview, and on it, it looks like people are saying that you're the underdog. You're used to, I mean, I would say you're used to being somewhat of the community favorite.
Yeah.
Leading up into every single fight. So how does it feel that people are now looking at Augustin Siel, looking at you, and then giving Augustin Siel that seal of approval, if you may?
Well, obviously, we know that Augustin Siel has been recruiting multiple members across the community to SEAL Team 6. Obviously, his team to take Typloosion down. But whether it's 10 men, 12 men, an entire fucking army, you cannot take me down. And to answer your question, I love it. I think it's awesome. And actually, it's not one poll, it's 3 polls. The Dodge Management poll, Augustin's poll, and my own poll. And we were both competing against the fucking Cybertruck. So now you know people really think I'm going to lose. You know what I mean? So I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm super confident for this fight. Last time, everybody thought that Pepper was going to whoop my ass, and rightfully so. I let it get to my head. And to be honest with you, every time I see it, I'm like, oh my god, you want to know what people actually think I'm going to lose? You want to know what? That's actually pretty exciting. Because, you know, a lot of the people who are rooting for Augustin are also, you know, people who have rooted for me in the past. And they're not necessarily people who hate me, but, you know, they're like, listen, Augustin's a new community guy. We want to see him win. You know, it wouldn't be crazy to see him win, but, you know, I just think that Augustin is going to win. So I think people are being more objective on this one. They're looking at his size. They're looking at his reach. You know what I mean? And they're looking at the last fight. I fought someone of his stature and of his power or caliber. You know what I mean? That was Pepper Poppy. But I'm not really threatened, and I think it's actually kind of cool. Because I know a lot of people who are rooting for Augustin, they've all told me, like, hey, listen, you're a cool guy, Pat. We're just rooting for Augustin. You know what I mean? It's just that we just think he's going to win. And I really don't have a problem with that because last time I was the underdog, a serious underdog, was against Pepper, and I went the distance. And the last time before that I was an underdog, it was against the whole fight being an underdog. Like me and Trey, you know, nobody wanted to really see that. Everyone kind of thought it was a joke, and we pushed through adversity, and now we have a community. So I'm not threatened being an underdog. If anything, I think it's going to make me better.
All right. I do want to ask, because you were talking about previous fights, talking about Pepper, talking about Trey. The last time we saw you was against Chapel on Breakout 03. Now,
yes.
With you being up against Chapel and you being up against Augustin now, how would you compare yourself to the Pat that fought Chapel to now?
You see, the entire Chapel camp I spent working on my technique and really working on my boxing. I sparred a lot and everything like that, and a lot of people who are close to me saw me really improve. It's just, I saw a spar between Votfi and Chapel, and it showed me that he still had a massive Achilles heel and weakness, and that was the body. So I'm thinking, if I do what I usually do, if he's trying to come brawl me, I'm going to brawl him. I'm going to go Balls to the wall. I'm going to drop my hands. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I please to bait him in. And then I can really get to the body, right? And so I did. So when I came into this camp, I realized I came back from 04. I was about like 100 and had to be over 190 pounds at that point. Like I was pretty chunky and I didn't even realize. I had to drop close to 20 pounds and I had to really focus on training. You know what I mean? I trained 4 to 5 times a week. Sometimes I train 4 times a week, but if I train 4 times a week, I'm doing 2 to 3 sessions a day. You know, I said that right. I'm doing close to 3 sessions a day at points. You know what I mean? I'm training very smart. So I know that I'm going to come in better than any fight. And I think that I've done everything that I need to do in preparation. People haven't seen any of my training. You know what I mean? People have seen only what I've wanted to see them to see. Every time I have sparring with Ant and Rand, you don't think I get some moments on them? You don't think that I have moments against them? They say it, but they don't post it because they don't want to be like, hey, punching bag Pat got a punch on me. But it's like, listen, eventually the punching bag's got to punch back. You know what I mean? So they know I'm no bitch. It's just, you know, I afford them a very, very pleasant gift, and that is my body to use as training footage for them. And then I go into the ring, and people expect me to fight like that, and then they get their ass kicked. So, like, what is going to happen? Augustin thinks he has me beat. He's just, like, so much better on every level. He's had 1 boxing match. 1 fight. He beat Trey. Oh my god, he beat him in MMA. I'm like, but you can't throw a leg kick against me. You can't choke me. You can't do any of that stuff. All you can do is box me, and Trey was piecing you up on the feet. So you use math right there. I'm not very good at it, but I know that this is very basic math that you can use. Like a 5-year-old can use this and put it up. Just people aren't seeing it. They see Augustin with the jab, and they see him, oh, I'm in the gym with Royalty Boxing, and they're like, oh my god, Augustin might win. But they don't see me behind the scenes like, hey, Pat's not showing anything. He might not even be training, but like, are we sure about that? Because like, he trained like a motherfucker for the last fight, and he's saying that Augustin, he's going to walk through him, so maybe he isn't training. And it's like, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm lying about everything I just said there. You're gonna know if I'm lying or not come ring time. Because I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be a shutout or I'm gonna stop him.
Yeah, man, it's really good to see your improvement throughout all of that. I mean, I'm just speaking from personal experience. You know, you and I are pretty close.
Yeah.
Especially whenever it comes to the punching bag comment. You by no means are a punching bag. I don't think that people should be underestimating you. You know, this isn't.
What they doing? That's okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's just gonna motivate you even further. You know what I mean? Now, speaking of motivation, you were talking about doing 3 sessions a day earlier.
Mm-hmm.
You said you were doing 3 sessions a day and really, really working hard. What has been super different in preparation for this fight in comparison to every other camp that you've had before?
Because this is the melting pot waffle. This is the fight, not to capitalize the career, but like this is like the end of a chapter. Like he thinks he's gonna shut me out, being like, oh, this is his time to end. No, this is my time to rise. You see in a lot of, you know, comic book movies and TV shows, the main character has to go through everything, all right? And I've always resonated with my favorite movie and TV show characters. Not thinking I'm some overpowerful beast, but they always gotta overcome adversity, and they always have some element that the universe has against them. You know, God dealt me a hard deck of cards. I come from, you know, a family that didn't have a lot of money. I came from a lot of different places, but the thing that's different about me is I was raised by my mom, I was raised by Patricia McGough and my family, and they rose me to become and teach me the values in order to become a good leader and to become a fierce fighter and a good man. You know what I mean? So everything is coming together with this fight. The intensity in learning boxing from the Trey fight, the confidence from the Piggy fight. We have, you know, the understanding of loss and understanding how to push through your limits from the waffle fight, from the pepper fight. You have the Shogun fight to really show the fiercity and the ferocity. We have the Juan fight to really push through adversity when the cards are stacked against you. All right, and then we have the Chapel fight where you rise through all occasions. All of those things is built into Augustin. He has the size that Pepper did. He has a jab like Pepper does. He has the ferocity like some of my other opponents, like Trey does. He has the confidence that Juan did. You know what I mean? He has all the things that my opponent, he had confidence, false confidence. But maybe Augustin has false confidence. I believe that everything I have done in this camp has been everything that I've learned. All my losses, all my wins have been a melting pot into this. And also, I've had to do it myself. I haven't had Ant, Rand, Jose, everyone by my side at this point. So, with everyone against me, with everyone thinking I'm going to lose, I'm going to rise up. And I'm going to become the fighter that I always knew I could be. I'm going to come out looking like a boxer and really showing all my development over the past couple of years. And I'm really going to show, like, hey, that started this thing. It's going to end with me. The day I walk away is the day that the scene is over. Like, I'm telling you right now, Waffle. I am telling you right now. Now, when I say I did 3 sessions a day, that's not all the time. But I'm doing hard, intense sessions. Most often, not 2 sessions a day. If I'm doing 1 session a day, I'm doing 1 to 2 hours of hard, high-intensity training. And if you think I'm lying, you're going to have to realize come fight time that I was not lying. I am not confident for no reason. I understand what false confidence is. Look at the Juan fight. Look at this fight. Look at the Juan fight. Confidence is very different. I'm an acknowledgement that this guy is a tough opponent, but I'm ready.
That's great to hear that you're ready, man. Just even hearing you speak is getting me excited for this fight. You kept using this one word, adversity. Adversity.
Yeah.
And you've had to go through adversity many times, whether it's Juan making your nose look like a fucking piñata, or you and Trey going the distance for 7 rounds. Minus 2 of those, you got a 5-round fight this time around against Augustin, and it's for the Breakout middleweight belt. Now, we're going to get into that belt in a second here, but I wanted to say, this is going to be your longest fight since the Trey fight. Are you excited for that, and are you prepared to go the distance if it does?
Oh, I'm ready for a shutout, baby. You know how it is. Like, I don't train 2-minute rounds. I train way fucking more than that. I do not go out and jog a mile. I'm fucking running like my life depends on it. Like, I'm training like my life depends on it. My life depends on this fight. I'm acting like this is the last thing I do ever. Every time I go into a fight, I cut off everything past that point. Everything past that point, it doesn't matter. Movies coming out December 9th, forget about it. Forget about any media I like. Forget about any event that I have going on. Anything on that week, it's everything I'm focused on. And sure, leading up to the fight, I have my birthday. I have things that I can look forward to. But, like, everything is always focused on the mission of winning. You know what I mean? Everything is always focused on the mission of completing the task of becoming the Breakout middleweight title. Not only that, punishing Augustin for all he said. Not only that, getting redemption for the big man upstairs. And I'm not talking about God. I'm talking about my grandfather. You know what I mean? I'm fighting for my family's legacy. This title is his title. You know what I mean? And I'm going to be talking a lot about it in the next couple of days. But, you know, it's been something that's deeply affected me. And it could have broken me. I could have been like, you want to know, I'm going to pull out of this fight. But the second that this happened, I'm just like, okay, now it's time to I'm really like, there is no other option other than winning. Like, I don't give a fuck about anything that happens in this community at this point, right? We're going to have to put this to the side for a minute, all right? Forget about the belt. Forget about everything else. I'm like, we're going to take out everything that has happened on this guy, right? Like, this is what has to happen. And he has stuff going on in his life and everything like that, and it's cool. You know what I mean? Well, it's not cool. Sorry about that. But, you know what I mean? I don't care about that. You know what I mean? I don't think he gives a shit about anything that's going on with me. But I know how to handle it. I know how to handle my emotions. I know how to handle myself in the ring. And when I get in the ring, I don't know what happens. I don't know why this happens, but I become a fierce and very powerful individual. And it's very, very cool when it happens, because it's almost like a transformation. Almost. You're going Super Saiyan, or you're putting on the costume, or you're putting on the cowl. that is how I feel when I'm in the ring. Like, I am this all-powerful, super powerful being, and you could hit me with the force of 1,000 trucks, and I will not go down. We saw what happened with the Pepper fight. I got hit extremely hard. Like, and I don't think he's going to be able to generate that much force in 5 punches, let alone 1. But I'm ready for those 5 punches to be extremely powerful. You know what I mean? I know how to handle myself now. You know what I mean? That Pepper fight was a year ago. I've had 3 fights since then. I've been hit with hard shots since then. So,
right. First of all, I do want to give a little side note. Rest in peace to your grandfather. Shout out to the big man upstairs. Hope your family's doing well. Hope everything's doing great now. But you know, I don't want to spend too much time on that. We have a little bit more time left. I wanted to say, if you do win this fight and get that middleweight strap, first of all, what's that gonna mean to you to have that strap? And second of all, what are you planning to do next once you have that title in hand? And that will be our last question here.
With that title, I will promote Breakout to the stars. You know what I mean? I will not be just the voice of the company. I will be the champion of the company. So I can say whatever the fuck I want. I could come out and be like, fuck this person, fuck that person, I have the belt. I could go full heel if I wanted to. Like, truly go heel. Like, really say some shit that I've wanted to say. You know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? I'm not a fucking asshole either. I want to rise up and become the fighter that I've always wanted to do. So, when I get the belt, probably just going to keep training like I have. And actually mean it this time. Because last time, with everything that I did for 03 and that sprint that we had, I had a burnout. So, I know this time I'm leaving enough in the tank so I can keep consistent with my training through the holiday season and not bulk up and then go into the spring season and really trim down. Because this fight has all been about losing weight, and I've lost the weight. But then after that, it's going to be about body formation. Like, really, like, cut the gut and turn that shit into some rock-solid abs. You know what I mean? Like, my chest has been developing. Everything is developing. You can't really see it because I haven't shown anyone, but it's just like, that's been the whole point. Why do you think I'm wearing these baggy fucking clothes? You want to go back to when I was playing Rick Anderson, carrying around a fake M16 or a fake AR-15? Like, this shit was like that. You know what I mean? This shit. Look at how much is there. Like, you know, this used to be my go-to. Now it's my training because I can't wear it anymore because it's too big. You know what I mean? I'm slimming down. You can clearly see. Go back. You know what I mean? I'm not tripping. There's a jawline developing. You know what I mean? You can see my fucking jaw. You see my jawline, bro? You see that, bro? You can literally see my fucking jawline. I'm having a chiseled, rock-hard fucking chin coming in by fucking March, bro. The odds of March are going to be fucking great. But for this fight, I'm in incredible fight shape. So, although I might look a little bit flubby, I'm still going to look like in really good shape. Like, in comparison to the Chapel fight, I still had some gut hang. This time, it's like right down the center. Like, there's no hang. Like, there's down the center, bro. Yeah. I'm ready for this fucking title.
Hell yeah,
you know
man. I mean? Well, that's all the questions I have for you. Any final statements other than it's your birthday?
Listen, man, I'm excited for this fight, and I'm ready for Augustin Siel to bring it. Like, I know he's not a fucking bitch. All right, so if you think I'm taking you lightly, you're wrong. And I know from a lot of people, even close to you, I know you're underestimating me. And I know that, like, it's like, they're like, listen, you're going to beat Pat, but, like, be careful in there. And I know you're telling them, nah, you don't even got to tell me. But every time someone says, listen, Augustin's doing this, Augustin's doing that, I'm like, okay, I guess I'll turn it up even more. Like, this dial can't really go that far. Like, you understand that if we do it anymore, we're gonna fucking kill you, right? No, listen. Turn it up. Turn it up more. Turn it up more. Yeah, see? Now we're at 150%. You see that fucking shit? 150%. There's no icon, but I can see it. So, I'm telling you right now, that's bad. That's bad news. Like, 150 is like, oh, I'm Augustin Siel. I'm training super hard. Okay, I guess I'll just train fucking harder. I'm training really hard. I guess I'll just train fucking harder then. Oh, I'm training extra fucking hard. I guess I'll run around the fucking earth then. What are we saying?
We're not saying much else because we're about to wrap this up, ladies and gentlemen. No, it's all good. It's all good, ladies and gentlemen. That is Pat Typloosion, the birthday man, the CEO, the Boston Brawler, formerly known as the Monkey Man at one point. Please, if you guys haven't yet, please go buy your tickets now. For Breakout, I don't even know what he's doing anymore. Please, what the hell? Please, holy shit! Please buy your tickets on eventbrite.breakout05.com, and we will see you in Georgia on December 7th. Breakout 05 is Judgment Day. We will see you then.
We'll see you at the fight!
I have a terrible stuttering issue. There it was.